Okay, in this lesson, we are going to review the order of operations. And by the end of this lesson, you should be able to say, I can use my knowledge of the order of operations to evaluate expressions. Let's first recall the order of operations. You do the parentheses or anything in a grouping symbol first. Next, you do the exponents. Then you multiply or divide left to right. And then you add or subtract left to right. Now remember, when we're multiplying and dividing, it doesn't matter which comes first, the multiplication or the division, because we're doing both in order from left to right. So if division comes in the equation before multiplication, I have to remember to do that first. Let's look at some examples. In this one, I would first have to look for parentheses. There are parentheses in this problem, but in this case, since there's no operations inside the parentheses, that tells me that I do not need to do anything with them, and those parentheses actually mean to multiply. There are no exponents in this expression, so the next thing is multiply or divide left to right. I would first multiply 3 times 8, which is 24. Then I would need to multiply 5 times 6, which is 30. Since there's no division, I go on to the next step, addition or subtraction. In this case, I need to add 24 plus 30 to get 54. And that is my answer. 3 times 8 plus 5 times 6 equals 54. In this one, I do have parentheses, and inside the parentheses, I have some work to do. So the first thing I would do is subtract 15 minus 7 and get 8. I like to rewrite the rest of the expression just so I don't forget anything. Now there's no more parentheses, so next I need to take care of the exponents. 8 times 8, or 8 to the second power. And 8 to the second power is the same thing as saying 8 times 8. So 8 to the second power is 64, and I'm going to write the rest out, just so I don't forget. There's no multiplication or division, so now I go on to addition and subtraction. And in this case, I need to add 64 plus 15, and that gives me 79. So the quantity 15 minus 7 squared plus 15 equals 79. Now this one looks a little different from what we're used to doing. In this expression, I've noticed that I have what looks like a big, crazy looking fraction. In this case, I would treat the numerator as if it was in parentheses. So I would first add 12 plus 8, which is 20, and 20 plus 24, which is 44. Now, once the parentheses are done, I look for exponents, which I don't have. So I go on to multiplication or division. Remember, a fraction is just a division problem. So I would divide 44 divided by 4, which gives me 11. And I am done. Now it's your turn. I'm going to give you 5 problems. In your notebooks, complete these 5 problems showing all steps. Don't forget to WSQ when you're done. If you're stuck, you can go back and watch any part of this video or all of the video as many times as you need. Now pause the video and complete these problems in your notebook. Don't forget to WSQ.